If you guys are using the Cronus Zen, you only need one script on NBA 26, and that's going to be our brand new updated Panda Green version 3.7. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to set it up using your PlayStation 5, Xbox, or your PC, and also go over the best values for your tempo milliseconds. So all that does is you can use your square bind to shoot, and you guys are going to get green shots every single time. And again, this doesn't just have green shots, right? It's got dribble moves, unlimited stamina, and all the other stuff that I'm going to go ahead and break down. So let's go ahead and get started with the setup. Here's where you guys will need to go to download the best auto green script for your Cronus Zen. Go ahead and click on the first link in the description and in our paid comments. Once you guys do, it'll bring you guys over onto our school community. Or if you just go on Google, you guys can just type this in. Type in Lethal Panda Basketball, and it'll bring you to our school community right over here, all right? Again, we have over 1,100 active members in our tier, so all you have to do is go and hit join, and once you do, if you guys go into the Classrooms tab up here, you'll unlock the way to download the script, right? You guys will unlock this. Here's what that looks like, and I'll take you guys through the full download process, all right? So once you're in here, you want to click on Classrooms. Make sure you guys do all this from your laptop or your PC. That's the only way to download the scripts, right? So once you're in here, click on Panda Auto Green, and you'll see our brand new Auto Green v3.7, right? You can see it in this blue thing. Right click on it, and that'll pop open the download for our GPC file. So all you want to do is hit on download here. And once you guys do, you guys can see it just goes into your right-hand side. Right here in the downloads tab, that's where it will go, all right? Now you do want to make sure you guys are using the Chrome browser, okay? That's the best way to download script. It makes it easy. It'll look exactly how you guys saw on my screen, all right? So next thing you want to do is open up your Zen Studio. So let's go ahead and press on that. And next, we'll have to plug in our Zen, okay? To do that, simply plug the Zen in on the right-hand side, just like you guys see me do, okay? The other end of this cable is going to go into your laptop or your PC, all right? If the Zen Studios closes out just like mine did, that's perfectly fine. Just open it back up, all right? Sometimes the Zen Studio glitches out, all right? But when you're adding scripts, only on the right-hand side, the wire, all right? Once we're in here, click on Compiler. We're going to have to open the script here. To do this, just follow my mouse cursor, okay? You want to go into the left-hand side. You can see up here where it says File. Click on that, and then you're going to click on where it says Open, all right? Once you do, this page pops in. You want to go into your Download section, and you'll see the Panda Green v3.7. Once you do, right-click on it, and go ahead and press Open, okay? Now you want to look for this check right here that says updated with our human logic. That's going to be for your account safety. Once you see that, you're going to go over to Programmer. And first, let's talk about how to delete something that's older onto your Zen, right? If you had anything that's pitch black here, like I do down here, to delete it, all you do is click it and then just drag it into the trash bin, right? Just right click, hold, and then drag it in the trash bin. That's how you delete any older scripts. Now to add the new one, all you're going to do is on the left-hand side, press the 6 little lines that says GPC scripts. You'll see the Panda Green up here. Now all you're going to do is right click and drag and drop, okay? It'll be pitch black like this, perfect. And final step is going ahead and pressing this play button to program, aka save the script. And then after, I'll show you guys how to turn it on and set it up, all right? So let it save, and then I'll show you how to turn it on, all right? Once it saves, to turn it on, all you do is press the right side big blue button. Each time you press, you can see you'll go through all the scripts you have. It is that simple. Now let's get into the full setup. Alrighty, Panda Gang, we got our Xbox controller connected to the Zen. And next, we're going to turn on the script. To do that, press the right side big blue button on the Zen. You guys can see my fat fingers down there. But there we go. Panda Green right over here, version 3.7. Now to enter the script, right? All you're going to do is press LT and then the 3 little lines button here, okay? So hold LT first and then the 3 little lines button there. And you might be wondering, Panda, why are you wireless? And the reason is I'm playing on my PC right now, just so I can show you guys how to adjust everything on the controller, right? When you're playing, make sure you guys are wired to the Zen so you don't get any lag or anything, all right? Now, once we are inside of the script, it's super easy to adjust, right? If you guys wanted to turn things on or off, it's just up or down on the D-pad, okay? You can see if I press up or down, that's how you adjust things on or off. If you wanted to scroll through rest of the mods, it's just left or right on the D-pad. You guys can see each time you press, you're going to go through everything. First step, keep pressing left on the D-pad until you're at our Panda tempo, right? This is the most consistent way to shoot right now. All this does when you turn it on, which everyone should do, just press up on the D-pad, turn it on. Now, whenever to exit the script, all you're going to do is press B. Now, all I want you to do is go into My Court, make sure you put it into online timing, okay? and then just take 5 to 10 shots with your square button, right? Again, you still have to time your shot. You still got to be good at the game. It's just let the tempo help you green more shots, right? Now, let's say for whatever reason it's not working, you're getting lates and earlies. Here's how you adjust, right? To enter the script again, LT, 3 lower lines. All you want to do is press right on the D-pad when you're on Panda tempo, and you want to go to the millisecond value, right? Right over here, 12 milliseconds. If you guys are in-game and you get late, you press down on the D-pad, decrease the value, right? If you guys are in-game and you get earlies, you press up and increase the values, right? So lates, down, earlies, press up, okay? And it's simple. I personally leave mine at 15, guys. That's what I do. I just leave it at 15. And that is literally the only thing I turn on in the Panda version 3.7. I don't use anything else. You guys can see all the other mods. You guys can try them out if you want. Now, one thing when you have the Panda tempo on right here, the tempo v3.7, right, is you can see your square button or X button is going to be remapped to your left stick. So if you want to steal on defense now, you got to press the left stick in, all right? It's that simple. Once you're done adjusting, just go ahead and press B. Have fun greening more shots. Here's how to connect your Zen to your PlayStation 5 correctly, and then do the PS5 button spam bypass step, all right? First thing you want to make sure, this top cable right here is going straight from your Zen into your PS5. The other end of this red cable right here is going to go either into the front USB port of your PS5 or the back. I usually use the front one, but again, the other USB-C end right here on the top of the Zen, all right? Once that is done, you want to make sure your controller is wired on this left-hand side, all right? And pay attention to the little green LED right here. Make sure that is on. That's indicating the controller is indeed working. Once everything is connected, you're just going to use your controller like normal. Go into your settings tab, press X, and this is where you will go to perform the PS5 bypass every single time, okay? Before you turn on the script, the first time you turn on your PS5, just do this step, all right? You want to go to controller in general. You go down here where it says communication method, put it on use USB cable. Once that's done, all you need to do is go to general, then go ahead and hover over turn off accessories. Next, let me go ahead and make myself a little bit bigger so you guys can see everything right here, right? Again, make sure you're hovered over turn off accessories, right? Then pick up your Zen, press the right side big blue button. Each time you press, you can see you'll go through all the scripts you have. You just want to make sure it says Zen on here, right? Make sure no scripts are active. You can see it just says Zen. Once it does, you can go ahead and flip over the Zen. There's a little blue button on the back, right? Before you press this, though, you want to make sure you hold down right on the D-pad right here, okay? Hold down right on the D-pad, and then quick press this little blue button on the back. And then again, make sure you keep right on the D-pad held until it does the PS5 button spam bypass, all right? So here's what it looks like, okay? Hold down right on the D-pad. Again, keep that held. Flip over the Zen, little blue button. Again, quick press it just one time. Just a quick press. Bang. You guys can see. It's going to disconnect, come back on, and look at our PS5 screen. It's going to do that button spam thingy. There you go. Once it's done, you guys are ready to use your Zen. It's really that simple. Alrighty, Panda Gang. As you guys can see, we are inside of our PlayStation 5 now. And again, make sure you guys have done the PS5 button spam bypass. Now to turn on the script, all we're going to do is press the right side big blue button. And you can see each time I press it down here, it's going to turn the script on and off. To go ahead and get onto the screen, you guys can see now we have it active. All you have to do to enter the script next is press L2 and options, okay? Now, once you guys are inside of here, to turn things on or off, it's simple. You just press up or down on the D-pad. You guys can see each time I press up or down, that's how you turn things on or off. If you use left or right on the D-pad, you can see each time I'm pressing, it's going to go through rest of the settings, right? So first thing I want everyone to do is go over here where it says Panda Tempo, right over here, the Tempo v3.7, okay? Make sure you go ahead and turn this on, all right? What this will do, once you turn it on, go ahead and press circle, go into your My Court, and make sure you put it in online timing, and then take 5 to 10 shots just with your square button, okay? And you guys are going to notice you're getting tempo greens just by simply using your square button to shoot, okay? Again, you still have to time your shots a little bit. Try to get it close to the green window as you can. But long as you're close, you guys are going to green every single shot, all right? That's how easy it is. Now, if you did have to adjust the value, here's how you do that, all right? You're going to press L2 and options again to go back in the script, then press right on the D-pad, and right over here where it says tempo millisecond, right? Again, if you guys are getting late, if you keep shooting, you get late a lot, you press down on the D-pad and decrease this millisecond value. If you guys keep getting earlies, you just press up and increase the value, okay? Usually for most people, your value is going to be anywhere between 10 and 15, long as you have decent internet. That's what I found through our 1,100 active members on the school community that are currently using the script, right? So anywhere between 10 and 15 millisecond is where most people's values lie, all right? And again, I don't really even turn anything else on. Again, it has all the different mods you guys can see here. I personally leave everything else off. Now, you do want to remember, once you have the tempo on, your square button now is going to be remapped to just L3, okay? So if you're playing defense and you want to steal, you're going to have to press your L3 button right here, okay? So again, square gets remapped to your L3. Just make sure you remember that once you turn on the Panda tempo, all right? Once you're done adjusting, go ahead and press square and enjoy greening shots.